what's up, FemHype crew? Okay, do you know what we're playing today? You guessed it! It's my favorite game ever! Dragon Age 2. I'm so happy to be playing this with you. It's special, okay? It's special. Now, just to recap, I'm Jillian, and this is the second Dragon Age 2 video that I'm going to be playing. If you missed the last one, I was a lady mage hawk, and a lot of you were requesting two specific things. One, Carver, because I was rambling about him for quite a while last time, and Aveline and Isabella, interestingly, which I think is really cool. So we're going to be taking a look at their arc together as we go through this playthrough, and we're going to be taking a peek at Carver a little bit, who I've grown to love him, sort of like an ingrown toenail, you know what I mean? And if you don't, good for you. Good. So, yeah, the quest we're going to be working with in this particular Let's Play is going to be Enemies Among Us. That's from Act 1 of Dragon Age 2. I'm trying not to go too far into it because I don't want you to miss a lot of the goodness that's happening. Just to recap, if you don't know what's going on, 2 Templars are missing, and we are at the brothel where they were last seen. Dun dun dun. I don't know. Trying to be funny. Them's the jokes, kids. Them's the jokes. Let's investigate. See what's happening.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete. The difference between a courtesan and a whore is, well, their shoes are nicer. I don't think anyone's looking at their shoes.
Let's not stay here for long.
Oh, Aveline.
Do you need something, honey?
You don't work here, do you? With the customers?
You're no prize yourself,
Oh,
sweetheart.
snap.
Is there something you want?
A couple of Templar recruits.
I love how everyone
last
in all of the
scene.
Dragon Age games is just like
You'll have to be
awkwardly
more
standing
specific.
behind
We
you
do
as
a
you have
lot of
conversations with other
business
people.
with the Templars.
Yeah. People's lives are at stake.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we
Everyone's
don't
just
act
watching you
quickly,
have this
we
conversation.
may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen. Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure you had time to be a Templar?
Is that a kid?
The both of them last
I just saw a kid.
Iduna, the
He's like an
exotic wonder from
8-year-old.
the East.
Okay, maybe not.
That's
I'm bad
quite
with
the stage
ages.
name.
Everyone's
It sounds
always like
better
10
than
years
the
younger
tramp
than they
from
really are
Darktown.
in my eyes.
You should hear what some of the others are called.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know.
Okay, why is he
Unless
just
you want Wilmot's
standing there
favorite
looking
position,
at us?
I think you have what you
Is
need.
this a glitch? Okay, he's looking at us too!
You didn't hear any of
Everyone's
this from
watching
me.
us have a conversation!
Wicked.
And everyone's so blatant about it.
I've got your usual.
Okay, are you a
waiting for
child?
you upstairs, Sarah.
Yes, that's a child.
Many thanks, madams.
Anyway.
Isabella, you captained a ship. That's a lot of men to handle, for you to command.
Well, aren't you just adorable, fumbling for a topic?
You say that like I'm
Oh
harmless.
boy.
As harmless as a pup that will someday grow into its fangs and sink them deep.
Sure, keep teasing. I'll show you how much of a pup I am.
I know. That's why I do it.
Carver, not in front of me, please.
You must be the exotic wonder of the East. Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot.
That doesn't sound familiar. Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully
Aveline
tiresome.
looks so thrilled to be here right now.
Whatever do you mean?
I personally love bringing Aveline to the Blooming Rose. Like, I literally, if I could bring her to every brothel, I would.
Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real
That bed does not look comfortable.
Are you certain we can't postpone this, Hawk? You should listen to your friend. We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem? You really can be quite a bore. You know that, right? As charming and relentless as you are, I'm here
Oh
to
my god,
investigate.
Carver. I regret bringing him
Answer
here.
one of my questions.
So many regrets.
Who told you about little old me?
She has nice eyes.
It was Vivica. She showed me her books. That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat.
That is super harsh.
She will be dealt with.
Way
Just
harsh
do
right now.
One more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
This is super intense right now.
I will not be
Now, there's an
toyed.
interesting decision coming up here. I remember
How
the
did
first
you-
time I played through
Oh,
this. This was
shit.
the first time I went,
Spare
oh,
me, Miss Eyre.
Dragon Age is not playing
What
around
magic was that?
with the decisions.
Blood and desire in
It was
equal
that
measure.
and
An art
the
I learned
Tranquil
from
initial
elsewhere.
quest when you first meet
Blood
Anders. That
magic,
was
then. Yes,
pretty
Miss Eyre.
heavy.
Please don't kill me.
Now,
We're
yeah.
going to answer
First
all
we
my
get information
questions.
from
And if
her.
there's even a hint of magic. Tarani put me here to send
We
biddable
find
Templar
out
recruits to the
where
Sanctuary.
one of the
Free Spirit
Templars
Alley in
are.
the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them.
Okay.
Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tarani's idea.
Now,
Tell me about Tarani.
Yeah. a little more
She put me up to
information.
this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve.
Doesn't that
She says
sound
the Templars
familiar?
cannot hold against us
People
if we
who
stand
played
up and fight.
Inquisition.
This base of yours. How many other mages are
Doesn't
there?
that
Any other
sound
defenses?
familiar?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful.
Basically,
sometimes
everyone's
more.
wrong.
There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all
Now,
I know.
here's the decision. You can send her to the Templars, and, you know, she just manipulated 2 Templars. So how effective is that really going to be, that decision? Or you could kill her yourself. Which is also kind of not exactly what I would personally want to do. I don't feel like my interpretation of Hawk, you know, really enjoys killing people. But at the same time, she just used her blood magic on 2 Templars, and look where that got them. So my hands are kind of tied here.
You're just too dangerous. You have to die.
No. No.
Right in the gut. Everyone does it right in the gut. Why? Carver, too. Carver! We talked about this! Why are you so rude? No, I love him. I love him because he's a bastard. Oh my god.
I won't mention this to your mother if you do.
Look at Hawk's expression right now. Look, Carver looks terrified. Hawk looks pissed off. And Gamlin looks high. Why isn't there an option? Aveline, please smack him upside the head. We don't have any money for this, Gamlin! We're literally living in a hole in the wall. Where are you getting the coin? Alright, I'm done. I'm not that mad. It's a joke. I'm not mad. I'm mad. Yeah, that was awkward. Note to self, remind me not to bring Carver into any more brothels because that was deeply uncomfortable for me. There are some things a sibling shouldn't see, and as you all know, I am, in fact, an older sibling. Paige is my younger sibling. No offense, Paige, but I wouldn't bring you to a brothel. Alright. So now we're heading to Darktown to find these whippersnappers. Who are hopefully alive. There's a lot of disappointment, you know? You go on quests and you think, yay, I'm gonna save everyone, and then you get there and it's a blood magic party. You know what I mean? Have you been in that situation where you just want to fix things and you get there and it's just demons? It's not right. I think that guy didn't have a shirt on. Can somebody confirm that? That guy didn't have a shirt on?
How powerful are these blood mages? Can we do this without aid?
Carver, that kind of question, how powerful is a blood mage, is kind of just redundant. And you guys get to watch me be super awful at combat! I'm not in it for the combat, so... yeah. I like exploding things in my spare time. I like watching the little red dots chased after me. Oh! A rage demon. My favorite. Oh! Just lovely. Like I was saying, you get to the party, and it's just a rage demon.
You will fall.
Oh my... there's another one. If you came here for combat, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Or hang out and play music in the background. Try parcheesi. You know, whatever does it for you. I once had a friend who tried to give me like tactical advice in terms of RPGs and whatnot. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I zoned out. I was like, oh yeah, stats and such. So, yeah. If you want to jump into the comments and give me some pointers, more power to you. But I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna retain it, I should say. I'll read it, but I'm not gonna remember it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can do this. No, I can't. How funny would it be if you played an RPG and you could be awful at fighting and everyone complained about how awful? Like, oh my god. That Inquisitor is the worst mage to ever mage. You know what I mean? And then people would be like, yeah, I know, it's kind of weird that the leader of the Inquisition would be so awful at everything. Let's get some representation of really awful fighters in here, because I think that'd be that would represent me. Oh. Yes, warn me of the trap as I walk on it. I like that. Oh, this looks pretty. Oh, it's a man. Alright. It's a man. Good to know. Oh my god, can somebody gif that image of her looking? I need a gif of that. Or a gif.
Where is Karen?
Because it's like that looking into the
Perhaps the
office,
demons
looking
will
into the
find
camera
one of you
for the office
suitable.
thing. Please do it for me.
This demon worship thing is a real turn-off.
Isabella!
Toothless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
What are you doing here?
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask.
Oh,
Any
that lipstick.
Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
You do know I cut a path through your abominations, right?
Good, good. The demons like spirit.
Oh boy.
If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Yeah.
Good to know you're barking mad. That makes things easier.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world.
Oh Lord!
Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all.
You know, you could just move to Tevinter. That'd be a good start. I mean, you could just go there. It's a thought. Why is everybody shooting at me? That's not right. Oh, I don't know what that was. Nobody better come up behind me. Oh, that's so cute. The desire demon with the boobies. Oh, I died. All right, this is fun. I was distracted by the unnecessary boobies. Oh, why are you keep doing that? Why? What? Alright.
You want this?
Maker, let's not do that again.
Yeah.
Mother, the lights.
Alright. Sup? Oh my god, he's shirtless.
Is it over?
Yeah, sweetie.
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me.
So, when do we find out if this one's got a demon inside?
I never understood why people could be so terrified of mages.
Oh yes, you did,
Our
Carver!
family had too. You, Bethany. But this... Andraste was right to
Are you
warn against
kidding me
magic.
right now, Carver? Are you having a crisis right now?
Of course, maniacs with swords and the Maker on their side have never hurt anyone.
Maybe they have a reason. It's just that I never really thought about their side. Now I see.
What happens now?
Thank you for interrupting our family moment, because that was super awkward.
What do you remember about how you got here?
I was with a lady, and then things got fuzzy. Nightmares then. On fire for days. A demon laughing. The naked lady with her razor claws in my chest.
The naked lady.
I'd wake and hear screams. Maybe my own. I'm sorry. It's all a tangle in my head.
Go ahead and leave, Karen. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me.
I feel like Carver's gonna tell them
Please.
now.
I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Cullen needs to hear about this mess.
Cullen! Cullen! Yeah. So, I mean, it's very obvious as I look in the journal and see where to go next. Oh, yeah. Alright, it's very obvious that Carver knows little to nothing about the real world. Not that this excuses his ignorance, but it's clear that he's, like, you know, been extremely sheltered, doesn't really know much about anything, and now he's getting a truckload of information from all different sources. So, kind of reminds me of when I went to college, and I was like, racism is a thing?
Still smell the dog.
It's a real thing still? Yeah, so when you're ignorant and you're sheltered and then you go and see the world, you're like, well, shit. So right now Carver's going through his annoying awakening stage that is a little bit frustrating for everybody else. But I feel like they handled it well, depending on what you decide with his fate in the future. Because I've seen something else. I've seen a different playthrough where somebody made a different choice than me, and I really didn't like the outcome of his character arc. But I feel like if you go a different way, which you will see as we explore this game together. I was like, why is she running? Like her ass is on fire. Oh, she's super cute.
I've got some good news and some bad news.
He's like, I hate this chick.
Good news, Karen is safe. Bad news, half of your recruits may have been possessed by demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Oh, poor Colin.
Demons.
He's like, isn't he like
something about the recruits
21
demons.
here or something?
I didn't want
Is he
to tell you,
24?
Marsha.
He's super young still,
They were
right?
horrible. Those mages
He was
see
like
the rest of us as
18
ants to be
in
crushed. They
Origins,
won't
and
stop
Colin
until
is
they've
now
destroyed
in
the
his
Chantry and the
early
Templars forever.
to mid-20s. So by Inquisition, he's kind of like, he's been around the block a little bit, but even now he's like, what is happening? It's the Templars' fault? I'm not saying that.
Mages have been systematically abused by the Templars for 1,000
You know who else has been systematically abused?
How can you say
Elves!
what you see?
Can we all talk about
Yes.
elf
How
rights
can
now,
you say that to
please?
the Templar right in front of you?
Mages cannot
I
be
can
treated
say it
like
because
people.
I don't give a
They
shit.
are not
Aw.
like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a
Are you kidding me right now, Colin?
I admit that does reduce their bargaining position. But there must be some middle ground.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps mages need better education as to why the Chantry functions
Are you
as it
kidding
does.
me?
Perhaps they would not go against the will of Andraste herself. I will look into it. For now,
What are you gonna look into that's
unless
gonna
it
give
is
you that
proven
answer?
You are free of demons. I must strip you of your commission
Oh
immediately.
my god.
You can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
This is
Please,
shit.
sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
He looks at me. Do you really think that Hawk is a good person to ask right now?
Karen did nothing wrong.
He didn't, though.
You can't strip his livelihood on the off chance Tirane succeeded.
Please, Knight Captain. I'll prove I'm loyal. Ask me anything.
My brother's a good man, sir. He would never succumb to a demon.
Colin!
Perhaps it is
Noodlehead.
best to keep our enemies close. We can watch him far better here than in the city. So be it. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sirrah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you.
It's
as you
alright.
deserve.
Just give me a handshake.
I will handle that, miss.
Then you give me a handshake, Colin.
You have done the Order a
Thank
great
you.
service. We will not forget it.
He's had an interesting arc as well, Colin.
So, Isabella, you're a captain.
Oh, here we go.
That's right, big girl. What of it? I don't remember your name on any registries. Every ship that docks has to declare.
I never docked. And you're no port authority.
And you are no merchant.
Oh shit.
Ooh, scrutiny.
You know, as a woman, and I'll end it here as I run around. As a woman, I can say that the people I had the most animosity toward, the women I had the most animosity toward, I was attracted to. So, going by that, I'm gonna say that there's a little bit of something happening here. But we will continue this next time in my next playthrough of Dragon Age 2, where we will explore more of Carver's identity crisis, more of the romance blossoming between Isabella and Aveline, and some more fun impressions of this game, which is still my one and only love. I don't know if I'll ever be able to love a game like Dragon Age 2. What the hell's happening over here? Oh yeah, this guy. So, let me know in the comments. I take out my staff and no one says anything. Templars! Oh, they stress. Let me know in the comments if there is a specific quest you want to see, because this is kind of like a huge sprawling game that I'm just kind of cherry picking different quest lines. So if you see something that you want me to play through, you want to see Carver crying about, look at that face. You want to see Aveline and Isabella go at it in more ways than one. Let me know. And also, let me know who you romanced. Oh my god, look how it's like New York City. Look how big that is. Has anyone ever looked up in a game? Stop and look up, because Jesus. I'm just saying. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Drop your messages there, please. And let's get a discussion going, because I'm thinking of romancing Isabella in this game. I'm thinking of going for that and seeing where it takes me. Yeah, so everybody kneel. Shh, everybody hush. Everybody kneel, and yeah, let's all pray together. Moment of silence for Dragon Age 2, best game on this planet.